We can finally see the real Beyoncé and Jay-Z after almost 20 years of marriage. Not long ago, it was reported that Beyoncé quickly filed for divorce from Jay-Z after learning that her husband would be the next person being looked into in Diddy's case. It is known that the singer had been planning to get richer for a long time in order to carry out this plan. Watch this movie to learn more about Beyoncé's big move when she married Jay-Z. A lot of people are saying that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are under a lot of stress since Diddy was arrested, and the internet is full of rumors about this. Sources close to the situation say that Jay-Z recently met with both a criminal defense lawyer and a divorce lawyer right after each other, causing a lot of talk and worry among fans and people who work in the business. A lot of people are surprised by this news, especially since it comes right after Diddy's arrest and more legal problems. For those who aren't keeping up, Diddy, who used to be Jay-Z's close friend and business partner, has been accused of doing illegal things. A lawsuit from Cassie and other events have put him in the public eye. Now, rumors are going around that the federal authorities are now looking at Jay-Z because of his close ties to Diddy and alleged involvement in some shady business dealings that go back several years. Jay-Z and Diddy have been tied for a long time as business partners and close friends in the music business. Over the years, their relationship grew stronger. Although Diddy doesn't really call Jay-Z his brother, the two men work together a lot, both on music projects and in business. People thought they were inseparable during their peak, and they were often seen at big events and parties together, which cemented their reputation as a hip-hop power couple. However, when Diddy's legal problems came to light, especially with the case involving Cassie and its shocking claims of abuse and misconduct, Jay-Z seemed to start pulling away. It's unclear whether Jay-Z pulled away from Diddy to avoid getting into more trouble or to protect his own reputation and business interests. Even though they are no longer together, the public still thinks they have been together for a long time, and many people think that whatever court problems Diddy is facing, Jay-Z might not be far behind. The fact that Jay-Z recently met with a lawyer seems to emphasize how serious the situation is. Diddy's arrest and the court cases that followed have cast a wide net, and Jay-Z may now be getting ready for what might happen next. The internet quickly picked up on these events, and many people think that Jay-Z is getting ready for possible government investigations because he used to be close with Diddy. Reports say that Jay-Z is meeting with a criminal defense lawyer. If this is true, it could mean that the police are closer to investigating him than many people thought at first. There are rumors going around that Beyoncé won't stay with Jay-Z if his court problems keep getting worse. Reports say that the pop star is already getting divorce papers ready and is ready to leave quietly when things go bad. Talk about Beyoncé possibly leaving Jay-Z has been going around for months, but now that Jay-Z may be facing federal charges, these stories are becoming more widespread. The first person to start the commotion was YouTuber Storm Monroe, who is known for leaking trade secrets. Monroe says that people close to Beyoncé have hinted that the singer has been planning her move since November of last year. When Cassie first brought a shocking case against Diddy, who has been Jay-Z's friend and business partner for a long time, Beyoncé could see the writing on the wall and started making plans to get away from the situation, both emotionally and financially. Monroe's sources say that Beyoncé has been very worried about how Jay-Z's relationship with Diddy and his alleged participation in shady business deals could bring legal scrutiny on their whole empire. At first, a lot of fans didn't believe these stories because they were just tabloid fodder, but recent events have made people think again. Beyoncé's recent actions, especially her hard push to release new music, goods, and endorsements, make it seem like she might be getting ready for a breakup. In the past few months, Beyoncé has been releasing projects right after each other, like her Renaissance tour and different fashion lines. The time of these releases has made some fans wonder if this is a way for her to make more money. Monroe's sources say that Beyoncé has been trying to make as much money as possible because she knows that Jay-Z is about to be exposed to the public and be investigated by the federal government. People have thought of Beyoncé and Jay-Z as the ultimate power couple for years. Their combined influence in the music business and beyond made them seem almost impossible to beat. There have been rumors of marriage trouble going on behind the smooth exterior. Even though the couple has been through tough times before, like the famous cheating story that Beyoncé talked about in her 2016 album Lemonade, this new problem might be too much for their strong bond to handle. If Beyoncé really does want to leave Jay-Z, it would be a huge change in both their personal and business lives. Their marriage has been an important part of their business. A big part of their appeal is that they both have the same name. Not only would a split mess up their family life, but it would also hurt their huge business empire, which includes investments, music, fashion, and real estate. Still, it looks like Beyoncé may care more about keeping herself and her brand safe from any problems that could arise from Jay-Z's possible court problems. More and more, it's hard to ignore rumors that Jay-Z and Beyoncé might be breaking up. There are now a lot of people who think the famous couple's marriage might be ending soon. Insiders say that one of the main reasons they are already having separate lives is that Jay-Z is about to be found out for allegedly being involved in a number of bad things. Jay-Z can only hide or make up so much. Plus, it looks like both he and Beyoncé know that the truth will come out in the end. Many people think that Beyoncé will file for divorce at that point, which would be one of the biggest and most shocking splits in Hollywood history. People have long thought of Jay-Z as one of the most powerful and important people in the entertainment business. But new stories say that his empire may soon fall apart because of the bad things he did in the past. Insiders say that Jay-Z won't be able to stop what's coming, no matter how hard he tries to keep up his image. More and more police are looking into him, especially since he used to hang out with Diddy, who has already been involved in his own legal problems. As the walls come down around Jay-Z, it's clear that he and Beyoncé are getting ready for what's to come. Most people think that Beyoncé will quickly change her personal and business life once Jay-Z is finally caught. There might not be a big interview with Beyoncé herself, but her team will almost certainly put out a well-thought-out message. They've probably been living different lives for a while now. The statement will probably confirm this and focus on the good things about their relationship, like the life they built together and the family they share. It will be clear from the word, though, that they are no longer together. There's no question that Beyoncé will present herself as having moved on. It's interesting that the couple may make one last business move together before they officially split up. Since Beyoncé and Jay-Z are two of the biggest stars in show business, it's possible that they will both go on one more tour or put out another record before everything falls apart. In the end, both are smart business people who know how important it is to plan for their financial future. They'll probably keep putting their business projects first, making sure they make as much money as possible before word gets out about the upcoming divorce. This planned approach to their jobs has made a lot of people wonder if Beyoncé's recent busy schedule is because she knows something big is about to happen. Just in the last year and a half, Beyoncé has been busier than ever. She has released a new record, started a hair care line, a world tour, her own movie project, and even a tequila brand. Even for someone as famous as Beyoncé, this much work has never been done before. She wasn't putting out this many projects so quickly when she was at the top of her game. Some of Beyoncé's fans think that her latest work isn't just about building her brand, but also about getting ready for what's coming. Beyoncé's to be working on as many projects as she can because she knows that Jay-Z will be found out soon. She wants to be financially stable and successful before the storm comes. It's likely that her team is working non-stop to get big deals and make as much money as possible while also making sure that Beyoncé's image stays clean no matter what happens with Jay-Z. But there's something else about this situation that's hard to ignore. The question of whether or not Beyoncé loves Jay-Z still. Since they've been together for over 20 years, Jay-Z may be the only real boyfriend Beyoncé's ever had. Even though their relationship is closely watched, it has had many problems, such as Jay-Z's public statements of cheating and the very public Lemonade era, which is when Beyoncé used her music to talk about her pain and anger. The couple has always seemed to find their way back to each other, even with these problems. This could mean that Beyoncé no longer likes Jay-Z because of the big scandal that is about to happen. Some think that even though they may still love each other, Beyoncé is a practical person who will do what's best for her and her children in the long run. There is no way Beyoncé will stay married to Jay-Z if he is found out. She will have to leave him, no matter how much she loves him. She will put her work, legacy, and the health and happiness of her family ahead of any feelings she still has for Jay-Z in the end. There is a lot of talk on the internet right now about how Jason Lee is said to have blackmailed Beyoncé, as fans and the media talk about what might be a dark secret in her relationship with Jay-Z. This all came to light when Jason Lee, a famous person and the founder of Hollywood Unlocked, blatantly threatened to leak some possibly damaging information about Beyoncé if she didn't help him get an interview with Kelly Rowland, her former bandmate in Destiny's Child. Jason Lee talked to Beyoncé directly, which was shocking and caught on camera, that he was about to tell her a big secret that would go off if she didn't cooperate. Jason said in a threatening tone, "I'm going to tell them." Just as Johnny, the show's director, bleeped out what was probably a big secret. Jason then said that if Beyoncé didn't agree, this mysterious piece of information would be posted on his famous gossip site, Hollywood Unlocked. In the game, we're friends. We help each other out. We help each other out. Think about what would happen if I put that on Hollywood Unlocked. One more thing. Johnny beeped this. People were shocked by his vague but direct threat, which made them wonder how serious this situation really is. A lot of people didn't understand what Jason was talking about at first, but it's become clearer that the tea he was threatening to spill probably had something to do with the rumors of problems in Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage. There are more and more claims that Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage is in trouble, which is when he said those things. And now a lot of people think Jason might have known something about their friendship that would be bad to share with the public. To give you some background, Jason Lee has been a big name in celebrity rumors for years, and his show Hollywood Unlocked often breaks big tales. People love how open and honest he is about famous news on his platform, and he's not afraid to start a fight. Due to his ties in the business, he may have learned private details about Beyoncé, which is why he may have felt so sure of himself to make such a publicly dangerous threat. It's still not clear if the supposedly leaked information is directly about Beyoncé's relationship with Jay Z or about some other personal issue. But the consequences are important. Not long ago, Diddy was arrested, which caused a lot of shock. Now, it seems like Jay Z is feeling the pressure, which has led to new rumors about his own future. There are rumors going around that Jay Z may be getting ready for legal and personal problems that will come up because of his longtime relationship with Diddy. These reports picked up speed when a well-known Twitter account and lawyer spilled some hot tea, telling that Jay Z was said to have met with 2 lawyers in one day, a criminal defense lawyer and a divorce lawyer. The tweet quickly went global and said, Jay-Z has 2 for today. He talked to a lawyer for criminal defense and a lawyer for divorce. The specifics of these meetings were not made public, but the fact that Jay-Z is hiring lawyers on both fronts says that he is getting ready for something big. It's clear that Jay-Z knows the walls are closing in, whether it has to do with his past deals with Diddy or something else. Meeting with a defense lawyer is a sign that he is getting ready for the chance of being looked at by the courts. Meeting with a divorce lawyer has only added to rumors that his marriage to Beyoncé may be about to fall apart. The timing of this is not a fluke. A lot of people think that Jay-Z is trying to do everything he can to keep things from getting out of hand. Diddy's arrest has made it possible to look into his past even more. Many people think it's only a matter of time before the police start looking into Jay-Z too, given how close he and the rapper have been over the years. The 2 business moguls used to work together all the time. Diddy even called Jay-Z his brother. They've been together for decades and have done business together, invested together, and been friends with people who may now be looked at more closely. There have been rumors that both men may have done some shady things over the years. Now that Diddy has been linked to it, Jay-Z could be next. As for Beyoncé's more and more talk that she may have been caught off guard by Jay-Z's alleged participation in any illegal or unethical activities, some sources say that Beyoncé may not have known all of Jay-Z's business until recently, maybe after Diddy was arrested. If this is true, it might explain why Beyoncé has been personally and professionally pulling away from Jay-Z. For months, people have said that their relationship isn't stable. That being said, if Beyoncé really didn't know what Jay-Z has been doing behind the scenes, it would make things even worse between them. There are now dark rumors going around that Jay-Z has power over Beyoncé, especially since her ex-bodyguard came forward with shocking claims. According to this former worker, Jay-Z has been keeping Beyoncé hooked on drugs for years, supposedly to control and trick her. These claims paint a very disturbing picture of their relationship. They suggest that what was once thought to be one of the strongest and most successful teams in the music business may actually be tainted by control, exploitation, and emotional manipulation. The bodyguard's claims are scary not only because they sound like he or she is abusing drugs, but also because they sound like a level of control that no one has ever thought possible. Should this be true, it would mean that Jay-Z has been using these drugs to keep Beyoncé dependent on him and to keep control of her life and business. Fans can't stand the thought that one of the most famous artists of our time may have been managed in this way. People have looked up to Beyoncé for years because she is strong, independent, and has a strong personality on and off stage. If these reports are true, though, they show that she is hiding a lot more than what she seems to be. The fact that Jay-Z is said to have been using his power over Beyoncé to make money for himself makes these claims even scarier. There are rumors that Jay-Z has not only been abusing drugs to control Beyoncé, but he has also been taking advantage of her skills and hard work to make money for himself. Others have even said that Jay-Z has lied about Beyoncé people in the music business in return for deals and favors. The very idea of these claims, even though they aren't true, makes their relationship even worse. This guess sounds scarier when you think about how they've been together in the past. At the time, Beyoncé was only 18 years old, but Jay-Z was already close to 30 years old. Beyoncé was still pretty safe at that point because she had spent most of her teenage years working on her job with Destiny's Child. She didn't have many friends and hadn't been in many relationships because she had only one boyfriend in high school. And because of that, Beyoncé and Jay Z didn't have the life experience or viewpoint that many young adults gain in their late teens and early 20s. Some people are wondering if Jay Z purposely put himself in a position of power in Beyoncé's life at a time when she was weak because of the age difference and her lack of social experience. A lot of people think that Beyoncé's lack of life experience is one reason she stuck with Jay Z after his infidelity became public. Even though she was embarrassed in public when Jay-Z's cheating was revealed, which she talked about in her groundbreaking album Lemonade, Beyoncé decided to stay married. Many people, both fans and critics, think that her choice to stay is based on the fact that Jay-Z is the only man she has known since she was 18. They've been together for more than 20 years and have built a family and a business together. And Beyoncé might find it hard to picture her life without him. But now some people say that this bond might not be love but rather manipulation. There are new rumors about Jay-Z's shady relationships with younger women. These rumors gained new strength after DaBaby talked about a secret business meeting at Diddy's house. DaBaby says that Diddy, who is known for throwing private parties for the biggest names in the music business, told everyone to leave the room except for a small group. DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé were among those who stayed. It's still not clear what went on behind closed doors, but the meeting has led to more rumors about Jay-Z's claimed inappropriate relationships, especially with young women in the music business. There have been reports for a long time that Jay-Z had a controversial relationship with Foxy Brown, who was said to be very young when they started dating. Foxy Brown was just 15 years old when she first got help from Jay-Z. She was a new act at the time. Jay-Z, who was already well known in the business, was very important to her success. He helped her get a record deal and showed her the ropes when she first started out in music. But a lot of people think that their business relationship may have gone too far, and rumors say that Jay-Z was dating Foxy during this time, even though they are very different ages. There have been whispers about Jay-Z's relationship with Foxy Brown for years, but they got stronger when Dame Dash, his former business partner, indirectly confirmed the idea in an interview with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon asked Dash in the interview what age Foxy Brown was when they signed her to their chain. Dash quickly pulled away from the situation, saying that he had nothing to do with Foxy's job at the time. He looked uncomfortable. However, Dash's vague answer and failure to give a clear answer made many viewers think that he was trying to stay out of any trouble by linking himself or Jay-Z to any wrongdoing. There are a lot of similarities between the drama between Jay-Z and Beyoncé and the troubled relationship between Diddy and Cassie. If you remember, Diddy started dating Cassie when she was only 19. Their relationship quickly caused a lot of trouble. Cassie, like a lot of young women who work in entertainment, was drawn in by the promise of fame and success. There were, however, claims that she was emotionally unstable and manipulated during her time with Diddy, which showed that the relationship was not at all what it seemed to be. Cassie was supposedly put through a lot by Diddy, from cheating on her to emotionally abusing her. Many people say she was treated more like a possession than a partner. The links between how Diddy treated Cassie and the claims against Jay-Z and Beyoncé are scary. People in the music business have said that both men who are very strong use their partners for personal gain. Jay-Z may have a better public image than Diddy, but the problems of control and influence seem to be very much the same. In this situation, it's hard not to wonder if Jay-Z has been acting similarly, using his power to control and manage Beyoncé while having shady relationships with other women at the same time. Jay-Z's past relationships with controversial people, especially R. Kelly, add another layer to this story. Even though there was a lot of proof that R. Kelly was sexually harassing young girls, Jay-Z decided to work with him. They even put out an album together and performed together. At the time, this choice made people look twice, and now, with more and more accusations against Jay-Z, it makes us seriously question his morals and reasoning. Some people say that Jay-Z's ongoing friendship with R. Kelly shows a concerning tendency to ignore warning signs in order to achieve professional success. A lot of people think that Jay-Z's actions may show that he doesn't care about the well-being of women in the business and is also willing to side with other men who are accused of abusing their power. Some people are wondering what kind of relationship he has with Beyoncé because of the way he acts in this way. Others, including friends and critics, think that Beyoncé has helped Jay-Z do bad things, calling her his partner in crime. This point of view says that Beyoncé is not just a victim of Jay-Z's tricks, but someone who may have helped keep up the appearance of their marriage, even though there were problems underneath. This view makes me wonder about the couple's relationship in a tough way. What does the fact that Beyoncé knew about Jay-Z's bad behavior but chose to keep quiet say about her own choice and role in their relationship? One commenter said it perfectly: Beyoncé should get a divorce from Jay-Z before the FBI finally gets to her shady boyfriend. Imagine being able to drown with the cheating partner. Many Beyoncé fans are getting more and more worried that she might be tying herself to someone whose actions could hurt her business and legacy. The FBI is said to be interested in Jay-Z because he is connected with people like Diddy, who is currently in trouble with the law. People are really scared that Beyoncé will be caught up in the mess. Does the news that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are splitting up bother you? Please tell us what you think in the box below. We hope this video was helpful for you. Kindly click like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Glad you watched, and see you in the next film. Thank you.